Epic Punch Volume 3, Animal Revolt Battle Simulator. This video has 1.4 million views, and today we're gonna find out why. Okay, so there was a giant thing on the wall right there. There's a great white shark that's swimming around. There's some sort of Snuffleupagopolis, and he's gonna get slapped by a giant fist. Subscribe. Seriously, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Most people watching this video are not subscribed. What in the little tiny gremlin is that? Okay. Oh, I see now. Okay, so it's an Epic Punch compilation. We're gonna see if they can get through the hand, and if they can't, they will get punched into a ginormous flesh-eating dinosaur. That's pretty epic. Wait, did you survive that? I thought that was going to be the end. I thought that you would be 6 feet under if you got eaten by that thing. All right, next up, we got the Squire. The Squire, dude, look at his sword. His sword got stuck in the wall. What is this thing? Was that a real dinosaur? Okay, guys, I don't really know too much about Animal Revolt Battle Simulator, but are there, like, fake dinosaurs in this? Are there modded custom dinosaurs? Because that thing looks like it should never have existed on God's green earth. That is crazy. Oh, yo, what? It breathes fire? Okay, I'm gonna answer my own question. That is definitely not a real dinosaur. I know for a fact dinosaurs were not able to breathe flames like that. Maybe poison, but definitely not flames. What's going on with this spider? Oh my gosh, that spider got sent all the way to Uranus. Bye. Next up, we got a simple rhinoceros. Okay, it was... It just got yeeted. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is a death trap. Oh my goodness. Imagine this is what the show Wipeout was. You had to go through this ginormous swinging arm, and then if you somehow missed it, you would get flung back all the way into a giant dinosaur face. I'd watch that. I mean, I am watching that right now. Okay, what is this? We have a, I think this is a Carnotaurus, a tiny version of a T-Rex, basically, and it just got its tail snapped. Look at that, dude. That's how I eat hot dogs on a Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, he just slurped that thing down like spaghetti. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so the great white sharks are there as a backup. Just in case the dinosaur wasn't overkill enough, the great white sharks will finish the job. Next up, we got some sort of variation of a dodo. That dodo just got doo-dooed. Okay, down he goes. Oh my gosh, dude. The great white sharks are having an absolute field day down here. Look at that. They got so excited, they literally tackled it out of the water. I respect that. I do the same thing at Chipotle. All right, next up, what do we have? Hippopotata. The hippopotata got la. He dead. All right, what's we got a polar bear. All right, Mr. Polar Bear, you got this, bro. I believe. Never mind. I take that back. Mr. Polar Bear, he is deader than a Coca-Cola in the South Pole. Look at that thing. It's getting ragged around. Okay, it's going down. Maybe it can survive a great white shark. Maybe. No, that great white shark is happy. That great white shark is happier than Santa Claus on Christmas Day. Look at that. I'm so sorry. Okay, please, somebody else get through. Oh, okay. Somehow you absorbed that. Oh no. Oh, okay. His booty wasn't powerful enough to bust through that. Oh, there. Maybe now. Wait a second. No, you got stuck. Oh my gosh. Just wiggle. You just had to wiggle your butt. Okay, what about this little guy? Ooh, I think your neck is not supposed to go that way. Somehow you still have like 2 health left. Is that gonna be enough? No, your body is. Oh my goodness. You can't even get up. That thing was so concussed, it didn't even realize it was a dinosaur. Next up, we have like a saber-toothed tiger. Come on, wait a second. You might be able to actually do this. So far, we've only seen one thing get through. And just like that, we got 2. 2 creatures have gotten through. One of them didn't even exist. It was a flame-breathing dino. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. That was a pungent punch. Holy. Oh, your tail. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's the only downfall of having such a long tail, is that there are giant monster dinosaurs that are going to be able to get their teeth on that. But somehow, wait a second, it got through against all odds. Wait, the pig can fight back? So, I'm gonna count that as a dub. I don't know if I should, but I definitely will. Ew! Oh my gosh, what in the demon warthog just happened? This is Pumbaa if he never got hired to play Pumbaa in The Lion King. This is where he would have ended up. All right, we have, is that Harambe? That's like the cool version of Harambe. Look at that. Okay, why are its fists made of spikes and bronze? Also, the whole wall just came down. He's still trying to go. This is awesome. I love this game. I gotta try out this game for myself. Okay, he's still just pushing through. Look at that. They have absolutely no brain. They don't understand how to dodge. They have absolutely no idea what to do. They just keep running towards the same thing. If you do the same thing over and over again, that is the definition of insanity. All right, gorilla, you tried your best. Oh my neck. Oh my goodness. His neck just went 180 degrees. Okay, this ginormous carnivorous dinosaur is having an absolute buffet today. Oh, okay, you're not getting through. I can guarantee that. Nope. I saw that going extremely wrong before it even started. If it wasn't bad enough, I just realized that there are a wall of spikes behind this giant dinosaur. I'm just gonna call him Spike. Your name will be now known as Spike. Spike just threw the horse all the way down to the ocean. We don't even know what's down there. All right, let's see. We have some sort of ox. Ooh, that made like a gunshot sound. It got hit so hard. It literally went outside of the park. What the? Wait, that's... What? Did we just meet a Spider-Man gorilla mutation? I think it wins. Outsmarted, outplayed, out-IQ'd. That was incredible. Next up, we have an army of skeletons. Let's see what my skelly army can do. All right, that's fine. Most of them died, but not all of them. Look, see, this guy's got no legs, but he does have a kidney. Oh, never mind, he dead. What is this? What the? Oh my God. That is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, this is the thing that we saw in the intro. The Snuffleupagus Spikiosaurus. It overpowered the fist? That's a possibility? Since when? It's fighting through the fist. Okay. That thing definitely deserved the dub. Comment down below with the name of that thing because I have no idea what that thing's called, but I feel like I watched a different YouTube video about it. Ooh, your tail just got slapped. What's going on next? I really should have got some popcorn. This is a whole movie. I'm starting to understand why this got 1.4 million views. It's pretty entertaining. Okay, well, you're dead. You weren't gonna get through. Mr. Minotaur, however, maybe. No, the Minotaur was too big of a target. Sorry, dude, you're dead. Ooh, a giraffe. I'm a giraffe. Nice backflip giraffe. Oh yeah, you can tank that. You are the tallest animal on planet Earth. I believe in you. Oh God, what have we got here? Okay, this is some sort of mutated version of a praying mantis. He's very excited. I've never seen a praying mantis hold its arms out that high for so long. It's actually doing pretty good. Wait, did it get stuck? Its claw maybe got stuck. Oh yeah, it did. What the Italian brain rot am I looking at? Okay. Is that Chimpanzee Benini? I don't even want to know. What am I looking at? Is that, wait, there's another one. Is that Matteo? Don't ask me why I know Italian brain rot. Ooh, this is like a pre-evolved version of an elephant. I watched a whole video about these guys. Look at it. Look, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. That thing is a tank. Its neck must be super powerful. It doesn't look like it knows how to attack. Never mind. I take that back. That was pretty epic. All right, we got this little guy right here. Little horned ram dude. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you jumped right into that. That was deadly. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's going right down into the great white shark pit. The great white sharks have not had a meal in quite some time. Oh, what the? Is that what I think it is? Is this happening? Is this actually happening? Somehow that backfired. I don't know how that backfired, but it did. That poop-throwing monkey just got his stuff destroyed. Okay, we have stepped it up quite a bit. What the? Oh, okay. Nice. Humans prevail. Is that Tony Stark? That is like Tony Lark. That is the Walmart version of Tony Stark. Okay, Mr. Elephant. Yeah, that was never gonna work out for you. You might be the biggest, most tankiest animal on God's green earth, but I don't know if you could tank the power of a giant fist. You can't even walk up a 2-foot incline. How are you supposed to be able to get through a fist? You're just getting fist slapped. Who is this? Oh, it's an Italian man. Italian man with a club. Italian man is a dud. All right, Mr. Gorilla. You are very strong looking. Its arm was clocked and ready. You're gonna die. I don't know how else to commentate this other than you're dead. You're gonna die. You're gonna meet your maker. Let's see. All right, so you guys obviously love totally accurate battle sim, and supposedly this game is kind of similar, except instead of like weird stick people, we now have animals and dinosaurs. So today somebody set up this obstacle course for, it looks like pigs. We have like different dinosaur creatures that have ginormous teeth. We have polar bears. We have Carnotaurus. We have like velociraptors, hippopotamus, Spinosaurus, and a lot more to see if they can get through this pretty weird obstacle course that has, well, a lot of reptiles, flinging arms, and a couple other secret things. Stick around to the end and comment down below which animals and dinosaurs you think can get through. So we have, it looks like some snakes. We have a good old-fashioned anaconda pit. On the left side, if they get punched by the swinging arm of death, they will fall down into the crocodile pit with lots of crocodiles that are, just literally on top of each other. You do not want to get hit down there. Next up, we have a boxing glove that if you get smacked in the forehead by that, you will get knocked down into a pit of Komodo dragons. That would not be a fun day. And then I believe there still is one more obstacle to get through. They have to walk up this ramp, and then if they miss this, they will get snapped by the giant snake head and end up with the massive Titanoboa. Look at that thing. It is menacing. And then wait, there is still one more final obstacle to get through. Yep, if they get hit, they're going to get hit into even more crocodiles and alligators. This is going to be interesting. I honestly do not think anything above the size of a polar bear will be able to get through this obstacle course. And it looks like if they can, they will have to battle Santa Bear? Okay, this is going to be interesting. First up, it looks like we have one of the dinosaurs. And we're also going to put in one of those Cape Buffaloes. I guess it is going to be a race between the animals and the dinosaurs. It looks like the dinosaurs are already off to a pretty hot start. Okay. Okay, both of them made the first jump. Not too bad. All right, they're getting right back up. Do they see the obstacle? Clearly. Whoa. Okay, they did not see the obstacle. Is it going to fall? Oh, my God, dude, it fell. Oh, bro. Oh, that thing's dead, right? We still do have the Cape Buffalo. Come on, you got it. Oh, God, no. He got hit right down into the alligator pit. Oh, yeah, that thing is lunch. All right, so far, 0 for 2. The dinosaur and the animal did not make it through. Next up, we have a hippopotamus versus another hippopotamus. Okay, we also have the Carchartosaurus. Wow, okay, it has some pretty cool looking spines on its back. Let's see. The dinosaur is a little bit quicker than the hippo, even though I have read that hippos can reach top speeds of like 30 miles an hour, and they are terrifying. Let's see. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, the hippo is too big. Hippos cannot jump. If you guys did not know, yeah, that hippo just got deleted. Okay, the dinosaur is going to have to be pretty quick here. We haven't seen anybody make it past this part. Oh, you're so close. You can do it. Come on. No, it fell, man. Dang it. I want to see one thing get through the first obstacle. I can't believe it. None of them are getting through. I mean, it's putting up like an okay fight. It's actually staying alive longer than I thought it would. But, yeah, there's something about 75 alligators that is just gonna kill anything. All right, next up, we got a tiger versus a little bit of a tinier dinosaur. I think that this one stands a little bit of a better chance. I think the smaller they are, the better off they are. But if they can't get over the jump, it's not gonna matter. Oh, yo! Oh my God, they sent that thing flying! That poor Siberian tiger is now snake lunch. All right, let's see. Mr. Dinosaur, let's show us that evolution does not matter. Oh my God, okay, he's not extinct yet. Now, we do have this wind-up punch. Okay, that thing did not do any damage because this dinosaur is pretty tiny. See what I'm saying, guys? The tiny dinosaurs might actually be able to get through. Let's see. Oh, yo! Okay, wow, he's making it a lot further than anything we've seen yet. These boxing gloves are really disappointing, dude. They barely do anything. It looks like we're gonna have our first dinosaur make it to the end. Oh, do they have to beat the polar bear? I think they do. There we go, guys. We got 1 point for Team Dinosaur right now. Let's see if the animals can get anybody through. Okay, wow, we are stepping it up right now. We have a massive Spinosaurus versus a rhinoceros. Okay, let's see what happens, guys. As long as they don't fight each other, I think the rhino actually might be able to do it. If he can get over this first jump. He did! Nice! Oh, is this Spinosaurus? Oh my god, dude, he was too big. Is he gonna be able to get up? I don't think so. He's like hovering over the whole part. Oh my gosh! Wow, well, that was short-lived from the rhino. Mr. Rhino, sorry about that. Oh wait, the Spinosaurus actually got up? Oh, he's so dead. Oh yeah. You just got uppercutted by a ginormous spinning arm of death. You're dead. You're going up against your modern day versions. Look at that. These alligators. Dude, the Spinosaurus is trying to fight back. It's not going to be able to. I'm sorry there, big guy. You did not want to fall into this hole. This is not the hole to fall into. Yep, you're dead. All right, next up, we have a... What even is that? What kind of animal is that? Is that a buffalo? That thing is big. It's like a longhorn. All right, let's see. They're both going to make the first jump. I got a good feeling about that. He actually made it with flying colors. Dang. No. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to like somehow propel himself off the map. That thing is moving. Okay, it looks like they're tiny enough to get past some of these bigger obstacles. I wonder what happens if they both make it to the end. Let's see. Oh my gosh, dude, they are both moving right now. The Velociraptor and the Longhorn. Let's see. Oh no, he got Ian. He sacrificed himself for the dino. Okay, this dino better make it to the end now. Come on. Come on, you got this. The Longhorn sacrificed himself for you. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, yo! We got a baby Velociraptor versus a polar bear. The Velociraptor wins. That means dinos have 2 points already. And yeah, the animal team is kind of getting beat out by the historic dinosaurs. I think that the dinosaurs are gonna win a few more. I got a good feeling about that. All right, we got ginormous T-Rex looking thing. Giraffe is going down. Giraffe is gonna be snake dinner. Okay, this guy's about to get yeeted in the next week. No, what? He got through. He absorbed an uppercut. Oh, I don't like this. I think that this thing is way too big. Yep. It just got knocked into the Komodo dragon pit. I don't think we've seen anything go into this pit. They immediately destroyed the T-Rex looking clone. All right, next up, we got some sort of warthog versus a Velociraptor looking dinosaur. I got a good feeling about both of these. Yep, they're both going to be able to make the first jump. The Velociraptor actually like almost didn't make it there. No, what are you doing? Dude, you literally had it. Seriously? He ran off the edge by himself. Oh, meanwhile, okay, looks like we got the baby dino. Baby dino doing some good stuff. He's moving. He's grooving. He's got it. Look at him shake. He's shaking and baking right now. Look at those little tiny legs move. Go ahead, make the jump. Do not get eaten by the anaconda. Nice. All right, the anaconda got faked out. There you go. Just absorb the fall damage. The anaconda might come back in for a second bite. We got to be careful. Come on, you got this. Yes, okay, we're good. We're good. All you got to do is just dodge the last hammer fist. I think... Yes! Nice! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's going in for the final hit. And the dinosaurs have taken a commanding lead. It is 3 for the dinosaurs and 0 for Team Animal. Team Animal is getting smoked right now. Let's see. We now have the biggest dinosaur, the Brachiosaurus, versus, I think this is probably the biggest animal, in terms of weight at least, because the giraffe is taller. But we have the elephant versus Brachiosaurus. Both of them might actually die on this first obstacle. I do not think that they can get any sort of airtime right now. Yeah, the Brachiosaurus, he actually made a bridge for the elephant. The elephant actually just can't do it. Look, it's struggling to just get up like a tiny baby little hill. That is so embarrassing. Seriously? That was the best you could do? I mean, I did kind of predict that, guys. Anything bigger than a polar bear, just like, it's not going to be able to get through the obstacles. It can't jump. It's a bigger target for a lot of the obstacles. And, you know, if you're a Brachiosaurus, I mean, yeah, they literally didn't even give it a chance. It was a bridge. It acted as a modern day bridge, and that was about it. Next up, guys, we have a polar bear versus a little bit of a bigger carnivorous dinosaur here. I think the polar bear should be able to win. Now, anything bigger than a polar bear, not a chance. Yeah, that overgrown lizard is gonna fall down. It's gonna be snake breakfast. And let's see what this polar bear can do. Don't get hit. Yes, okay, it was a little bit too tiny. It was out of the range. Let's see, next up, it's going against Hammer Fist. Not a problem. Too easy. Go, polar bear. Run for your life. Act like there's a Coca-Cola at the end of the race. You're doing fantabulous. Yes. Yes. Great move. Front flip. Plus 10 style points. Okay, you maybe broke your hip, but it was totally worth it. All right, there you go. There you go. You got this. Don't get hit. Oh, nice dodged! And it's going right up to the big old bear. Oh, yeah. Victory? Wait.
Train bound for Cape Town in the 1880s, there's a good chance that was exactly what you were doing.
Wait a second, are you about to tell me that there was a baboon managing a train?
Meet Jack,
seriously?
the signal man.
There's no way.
A baboon responsible for preventing trains from crashing into each other.
They couldn't just pay a person to do this job?
Important job in the first place. Well, it all started with a man named James Jumper Wide. He was a signalman who was famous for jumping between rail cars.
Pretty epic.
Until he fell.
Oh.
And lost both of his legs.
Ooh. Oh.
Although he built himself some pegs for legs and a makeshift wheelchair,
Peg
Jumper
leg.
thought his career as a signalman was over. Until he stumbled across Jack the baboon, who had been trained to push an ox cart. After much begging and pleading with the owner, he bought Jack the baboon and took him home.
Interesting. So he saw Jack the baboon and then realized, this baboon is smart. Maybe I could teach him how to do my job so that... Wait, why did he want to teach him how to do his job? What was he going to do? Because he can't jump on more trains. He doesn't have any legs.
And refused to do anything unless he was given a few drops of booze.
What?
And so, with enough encouragement, Jumper was able to train him to push his wheelchair to work.
Oh no,
don't
what is
drink and
that?
drive, kids.
What is that little baboon butt?
Hard at work at the levers every single day. Approaching trains would blow a certain number of whistles, which corresponded to the track they wanted to be transferred to. And Jumper would hobble around with great difficulty and set the right levers for the train.
Okay.
And just by observing, Jack was able to learn and memorize these sequences. And soon, Jumper had given the monkey full control.
This feels a little
But it didn't take
unsafe.
long for railway authorities to receive a complaint from a passenger, and after confirming the ridiculousness for themselves, they fired the pair on the spot.
Wait, how do you fire the baboon? The baboon was never hired to begin with, was he?
Pleaded with authorities to let Jack prove his abilities, and after harassing them for days, they eventually agreed to give him a chance.
Really?
And Jack's performance left them speechless. In fact, Jack had performed so well that they made him an official employee of the railway. With a salary of 20 cents a day and a half a bottle of beer weekly.
That's
I don't know what
insanely
Jack
cool.
needed the money for, but
Yeah,
he definitely
right.
made good use of that alcohol.
Wait a second, does that mean that this monkey is like one of the only monkeys in history that had to pay taxes? Is that what we're saying?
And after being employed for 9 years in the railway, Jack never made a single mistake. Performing
Not
his
even
job
one.
even better than a human could.
Wow.
He eventually died of tuberculosis in 1890, and his skull resides in Albany Museum to this day.
Oh, but memorizing a bunch of lever positions is easy.
Well, play a memory game then. I'm gonna show you 5 random numbers between 1 and 9, and I'll hide them after
5,
a
9,
short
7,
amount of
4,
time, and you need to recall their positions in ascending order. We'll start easy. Ready,
Okay.
set, go.
Okay, 9, 2, 6, 3.
Okay, so
Okay, so it's this one's 9, 2, 6, 3. I forget what the top one was. So 9. This one's 2. You guys can't even see what I'm doing, but no, okay. This one was 2. This one was 3. This one was 6. So it goes bang, this one, this one, this one, this one.
So get your answers ready
Right.
now. If it was 2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah,
6,
yeah,
8,
yeah.
and 9,
I did it!
Good job. I
Yes!
think most of you got that.
Okay.
Now, let's ramp up the difficulty.
Wait, what do you
Ready,
mean?
Set, go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess none of you got that
No,
one.
no, wait.
But guess what?
Did I?
Ayumu the chimpanzee
I don't know if I did.
Ayumu is a part of the eye research
How?
project in Kyoto University.
How does
and
it know?
He's really good at
What?
this memory test. I mean, look at that speed.
Wait, what?
Look at that technique.
What the? How is he? What the?
The project
did he do
was
that?
actually started to research Ayumu's mum, Chimpanzee Eye, the first chimp in the world able to represent numbers with Arabic numerals, and she even liked to paint for fun.
She painted the Mona
Naturally,
Lisa?
Big brain mum, but
The monkey
big brain
Lisa?
son. Ayumu answered the memory test correctly with an accuracy of 79% on average,
Wow.
maintaining his accuracy even with shorter test times.
That
This
is
was compared
crazy.
to human subjects on the same test, and well, this is what their graph looked like.
Pretty bad, right?
These results made it seem like young chimpanzees have a much better working memory than humans, but some scientists disagreed
Really?
with this, saying,
You will have more practice time.
so in another experiment, the humans were given more time to practice the task first, and after 2,500 trials,
That's a
they
lot.
were just able to match Ayumu's accuracy levels. I expected
So
a bit
they were
more
the
out of
same.
humans, to be honest. Shouldn't they be way better with numbers than a chimpanzee?
yes.
Well,
Yes.
speaking of numbers, Clever Hans was a horse from Berlin in the 1900s. Who
Hold on, wait a second. Okay, so I understand monkeys and different types of monkeys being, pretty smart compared to humans. We've all heard that before because they're kind of closely related to us. So it makes sense because they have, tools that they can make. They have their own communication. They clearly understand math and numbers. But a horse? Horses can do that too.
seemingly had the ability to do quick math. His
What?
owner would ask him a question, and Clever Hans would answer by tapping his hoof the correct number of times.
He could... Okay, that's a
Seems
neat party
bit
trick.
sus,
Yeah, I
and
don't know if
the
I
German
believe
Board of
that.
Education thought so too, because they conducted an official scientific investigation into Hans's abilities. A man
Okay.
named Oscar Funks designed the experiment and hypothesized that Hans's owner was sneakily sending him signals. So he made a random stranger.
Okay, even if he was secretly sending him signals, that is still pretty impressive if they are able to deceive a giant group of people. Even if they aren't doing it, legitimately. If the horse is looking at the guy and the guy is giving a fun hand signal and the horse knows how many times to tap, that is still pretty impressive for a horse.
To ask the questions instead. But Hans was still able to nail the answers.
Okay, that's even more
Perplexed,
impressive.
Funks then used blinders on Hans so he couldn't see the questioner, and his ability to answer the questions plummeted.
Oh.
In some cases, he would even
What?
keep tapping his hoof on the ground indefinitely.
But why?
Why couldn't he answer correctly when he couldn't see the questioner?
I'm
Funks
confused.
had an idea. He asked Hans a question that he himself didn't know the answer to, and amazingly, Hans proceeded to do this again. The conclusion Funks came to was that Hans was able to pick up on subtle, involuntary gestures from the questioner when his answer reached the right number.
Oh, okay, so the guy was technically giving signals, but it was involuntary. So he didn't do it on purpose, but when Hans would get to the answer, like if it was 16 divided by 4 and the answer was 4, as soon as, Hans tapped 4 times, then the person, the trainer, would like twitch or something, and then Hans would know that he should stop and that he got it right. Because he probably also got a treat.
He was so good at detecting these minute postural changes that the questioners themselves were totally unaware that they were doing them.
That is pretty impressive.
Hans may not have been a big brain maths genius, but he was a genius at reading people's body language.
He was a psychologist
Something
horse.
humans themselves are notoriously bad at.
Interesting.
Could you imagine Hans as a detective, though?
Where are the
I don't
drugs
know.
going?
I swear.
Yeah, you're lying. Oh, no.
This
no.
whole occurrence coined the term the Clever Hans effect, where an animal predicts what someone wants them to do without actually understanding their own actions. For
Interesting.
this reason, it's important to conduct animal experiments in a double-blind fashion, where nobody knows what the expected results are.
I see.
hey,
Well,
Alex.
yeah, that makes sense.
In 1977, animal psychologist Dr. Irene Pepperberg bought an African grey parrot from a pet store. She named him Alex.
So I know for a fact that African gray parrots are really good at mimicking different sounds. So if you say something to it, it's really good at saying it back to you. And sometimes you can even have like conversations with it if you can teach it enough words. Supposedly it knows as many words as like a 2 to 3 year old toddler could, which is pretty impressive.
Short for Avian Learning Experiment. And over the next 30 years, she proceeded to make him the smartest animal in the world.
What?
Alex had a spoken vocabulary of over 100 words, but instead of just imitating words, he seemed to have an understanding of what they actually mean. Objects correctly based on their shape, size, color, or material.
I couldn't even do that until I was 12.
His own words, like when he was shown an apple for the first time and called it a banary. Combining two words he had
That's
already
so
learned,
cool.
banana and cherry.
Okay, who's in favor of letting this parrot name future fun things? Because that would be incredibly awesome if a parrot was in charge of naming stuff.
Ooh, look at the smart bird brain. Alex also showed genuine anger or surprise when the researchers tried to trick him during tests. If Alex asked for a banana and they gave him a nut instead, he would throw it back.
No.
He also got frustrated with his fellow research buddies when they answered wrong. How many blocks are there? 4?
Get mad at them.
Was when he looked in the mirror one day and asked,
What color?
This was the first instance
What?
in history of an animal subject asking a question. That too, an existential one.
Hold on. Wait, this is kind of reminding me of those videos on TikTok I've seen of the dogs that have the different buttons that they can press to speak with their owners. And sometimes they question their own existence. Like I remember this one dog pressed on buttons to ask, "Why am I dog?"
Of animals communicating with humans using sign language and whatnot, but not a
Was that a
single
shadow clone
one has
jutsu?
asked a question. It's always been, give food, give drink, leave me human, and give food. The cutest thing was that every
That's
night
how I
before
communicate.
Dr. Pepperberg locked the lab up, Alex would say,
You be good. I love you. See you tomorrow.
Aww.
and those would be his last words before
No.
unexpectedly passing away one night.
Wait, how long did he live? 1976 to 2007. This bird was older than I am.
The
Or
age
it was.
31.
Wow.
So far, all of these smart animals have been in some form of captivity. But what about a big brain animal in the wild?
Dolphin.
In the late 1800s, ships had great difficulty navigating a treacherous stretch of water called Cook Strait. It was notorious for wrecking ships, and sailors were terrified of passing through. One day, as a ship named the Brindle approached, the crew saw a Risso's dolphin bobbing happily in front of them. And of course, as humans always do, they proceeded to try and kill him.
Of course.
Thankfully,
That's what we
the
do
captain's
best.
wife managed to talk them out of it. But to
Thank
their
God.
surprise, despite the threats to his life, the derpy dolphin began to guide the ship safely
What?
through the dangerous water.
Wait a second. So this dolphin was under attack, and then after they stopped, it was like, all right, cool. I'm going to show you where to go now.
And from that day onwards, he did the same for every ship passing
What?
through. He was given
That's a
the
long
name
way.
BeckBroJack. When he navigated,
So
not a
cute.
single shipwreck occurred.
Wow.
Sailors would even refuse to enter the strait unless BeckBroJack had appeared to guide them.
Wait, that's
This
kind of
continued
incredible.
Until 1904, when someone aboard the SS Penguin fired their rifle
No!
at the dolphin. BeckBroJack was
No.
injured, and he disappeared. The people
Why
were
would you
devastated,
do
and
this?
a law was passed under the Sea Fisheries Act, protecting him from any other attacks on his life.
Wait, just
I
him?
wouldn't be surprised if he decided to never help out a
Why
human
not
again,
all dolphin?
but on one fateful day, BeckBroJack reappeared.
What?
Hey guys. He
Oh
was
my
a
gosh.
kind-hearted, forgiving creature, ready to help out humans in need again.
That's so nice.
Except for the SS Penguin,
Don't help them.
which ended up shipwrecked in the
Good.
same waters in 1905.
I love
and
karma.
After being a companion to sailors for over 24 years, BeckBroJack was last seen in April of 1912. There
So,
were various
he could still be
speculations
out
about
there.
his disappearance, but I'd like to think that he found a nice place to retire in
Yes.
after a long, fulfilling life. He seemed
I hope
like
so.
a pretty cool dude and is fondly remembered as a hero to many New Zealanders.
Oh my gosh, they made a
It's
sculpture
really
of
amazing
him.
how all these animals were so smart, and it's also amazing how I am a dumb doggo. See?